What if the greatest hero in the modern world was born 1,000 years too early? No skyscrapers to swing from, no cities to protect, no cameras to catch the moment, just mud, iron, and the dark ages. Could Spider-Man even survive in the medieval world, or would the world destroy him first? Picture this, a small village somewhere in Europe, around the year 1010 AD. There is a boy, quiet, clever, always reading scrolls when everyone else is sharpening swords. The other knights in training mock him. The nobles ignore him. His name is Petre. He lives with his aging uncle and aunt at the edge of the village. He is not strong, he is not rich, he is not chosen by anyone, but something is about to change. And here is where it gets really interesting. The thing that changes him is not magic. Petre sneaks into the royal alchemist's forbidden chamber one night. Inside, there are cages, strange creatures brought from distant lands along the Silk Road, and one of them is a spider. This one glows faintly in the dark. It bites him. He runs, feverish, terrified. For 3 days, he lies in bed. And on the fourth morning, when he wakes up, the ceiling is where his bed used to be. He can climb walls. Strength of 10 knights. He can feel danger before it arrives, but no idea what to do with any of it. Here's what modern Spider-Man has that Petre does not. Web shooters that do not exist in 1010. But his body produces silk, real silk, from his wrists, strong enough to hold a full-grown horse, elastic enough to swing between castle towers. The medieval world has something just as tall as skyscrapers, cathedral spires. Petre starts moving through the city at night, silent, unseen, like a ghost in the dark. But the church sees him. The church does not believe in friendly neighborhood anything. What do they call something that crawls walls and moves in the night? The Inquisitor hears reports, a shadow moving across rooftops. He sends his best knight, a man in black armor, ruthless, trained since birth. Think about who that sounds like. The first fight happens in an alley. Petre wins, but barely. Andy is seen. A warlord from the north is marching. His army has burned 3 towns already. The knights are afraid. The king is hiding. The people are praying. And somewhere on a rooftop, a boy in a rough linen mask is watching all of it. He has 2 choices, and one of them costs him everything. The warlord's men take hostages, including his uncle. Petre had the chance to stop a thief earlier that week. He let him go. With great power, he never heard those words. No one ever said them to him. His uncle dies. For the first time, the spider is not the most dangerous thing in the dark. Petre is. Grief in the right hands does not break a person. It builds one. He does not fight the warlord with rage. He fights him with strategy. He maps every guard rotation. He uses his silk to create traps. Not webs for swinging, but webs for catching. He takes down the army one by one, in the night, without a single death. The warlord is captured, bound in silk, delivered to the king's court at dawn. Nobody knows who did it, just a name scratched in the mud. And here's the part that nobody talks about. Could Spider-Man survive the medieval world? Not the suit, not the gadgets. The one who was bitten, who lost someone, who chose to use pain as purpose. That person has survived every age of human history. Spider-Man was never about the web shooters. He was about the kid who had every reason to give up and just didn't. 1,000 years before New York, a quiet boy in a linen mask proved that. That is the most powerful thing the medieval world ever saw. Drop a comment with just one word, spider.